What's going on? Let me let me spice it up a little bit. All right, there we go. This is my 2023 most anticipated movies. Let's get to it.
You're the best of the best.
Best of the best of the best, sir. With honors.
What's going on? This is a special edition of Triple B. I am your host, Don City, and we're gonna do things a little bit different today. Normally we would do a top five, but because it's a lot of movies to get to in the year 2023, which I believe is gonna be a great year for film, we're gonna do a top 10. So sit back, relax, and we're gonna get to it. So before I get into the top tens, I just wanna get into my honorable mentions. Of course, there's a lot of great movies coming out, and I don't want to leave nothing out, even though they didn't make my top 10. Starting off with my first honorable mention, we're gonna go with The Killer, directed by David Fincher, starring Michael Fassbender, Tilda Swinton, and of course, produced by my man Brad Pitt, Plan B. Of course, I haven't seen any trailer for this movie yet, but it is directed by David Fincher, which is one of my favorite directors. So, of course, that is on the list. Next up, we got Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, of course, starring Jason Momoa in the role once again, which I believe might be his last time in the role. But the first movie was a lot of fun. Looking forward to the second one. Next up, we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is James Gunn and the band's last hurrah. It's been a good ride. I'm looking forward to it when we see what they cook up. I know it's on my honorable mentions. It should be higher because of my love for Christopher Nolan, but I just haven't personally enjoyed his last couple movies. I don't know, but I still love him as a filmmaker, and I look forward to what he's going to do. So yeah, Oppenheimer. Next on the list, we got Dungeons and Dragons, starring Chris Pine, good LA kid. This looks like a lot of fun. You know, whether you familiar with the lore or you just going in just to grab you some popcorn and have a fun adventure, this look like the movie for you. So that's on the honorable mentions. Next up, we got Super Mario Brothers. It looks fun. I love the animation style. We got Chris Pratt, we got Jack Black, we got an all-star cast. I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. Dune 2. Particularly, I wasn't a super fan of the first one, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Denis Villeneuve is one of my favorite directors working, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to see how he build out the rest of the world and see how the story comes together. So Dune 2, honorable mention. Now that we got the honorable mentions out the way, we're gonna get into the top 10 right now. I know this is gonna be a shock to a lot of people, but at my number 10, I got Cocaine Bear. Now, this was a movie that wasn't on my list at all. Now, I know what you're thinking. It looks dumb, but it looks like my kind of dumb. I had no idea about this movie, didn't hear no news about it. But when I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go see this. And it's directed by Elizabeth Banks, who I haven't really been a fan of much of her movies, even though she's a talented actress. But, you know, I'm looking forward to the movie, and that's my number 10, Cocaine Bear. Coming in at number 9 is A Knock at the Door, directed by the master himself of Twist, M. Night Shyamalan. Now, I heard this was a great book. I haven't read it personally, but the trailer looks amazing. Just like the rest of his films, all the trailers look amazing. He's always hit or miss, but it looks good. Dave Bautista, Rupert Grant. I look forward to seeing what happens in the movie. So that's my number 9. At number 8, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Now, I've been very vocal on my Instagram that I was kind of off the Marvel hype train, but I'm looking forward to this movie because of two words: Jonathan Majors. That's one of my favorite actors working today. I want to watch everything he's in. I think he's going to be a superstar, dope actor, and I just want to see how they do Kang, man. I want to see how they put the story together. And hopefully it makes sense of phase 4, because particularly I wasn't a fan of that phase. So maybe phase 5 will get me back on board. So yeah, Quantumania is at my number 8. Coming in at number 7, first-time director himself, Michael B. Jordan, Creed 3. That's correct, Creed 3. And we got Jonathan Majors once again on the list. No surprise there. I am a fan of the Creed movies. I love the Rocky franchise. It's exciting to see what they've been doing with the character. And I look forward to seeing what Mike do, man, in that director's chair. That is my number 7. Coming in at number 6, we got Killers of the Flower Moon, directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Brendan Fraser, and Robert De Niro. Now, it hasn't been any trailers or any footage that I've seen, but it's Martin Scorsese and Leo connecting once again, so that's automatic a place on the list. So yeah, that's my number 6, Killers in the Flower Moon. Coming in at my number 5, we got John Wick 4, starring Keanu Reeves, giving us some more of that gung fu glory. Who doesn't love the John Wick franchise, man? Ever since the first one, it's been a hit, and every iteration of the movies, it just keep getting better and better and better. So I'm eager to see how they expand the lore and what they come with, man. And I know it's gonna be a fun summer movie. So yeah, at my number 5, we got John Wick 4. Coming in at number 4, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It's Indiana Jones. Who doesn't love Indy? We got Harrison Ford coming back as the character. Unfortunately, we don't have Steven Spielberg, but we have James Mangold, who I feel is one of the most underrated directors working. That's amazing. I'm excited to see what they do with this movie. I believe this is Harrison Ford's last. He is old, but I mean, it's Indy, man. Who doesn't love a good adventure movie? So that's at my number 4, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Coming in at number 3, we got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It's Spider-Man. I'm going to go see any Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my second favorite superhero next to Batman. That first movie was incredible, man. And just, putting Miles Morales and giving him his time to shine. Plus that amazing animation. I'm eager to see what they do with this movie and to continue this franchise and where they take it. So yeah, at my number 3, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Coming at number 2, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. It's Tom Cruise back in the Mission Impossible world. What more can you want? Tom Cruise, 60, doing most amazing stunts as he does in all the Mission Impossibles, putting his life on the line for us. This is why I love Tom Cruise, man. I can't say enough about the guy. He raises the production value and gives the audience something to really experience in his movies, and you gotta love him for it. And with every movie, the Mission Impossible movies just keep getting better and better and better. And the first one came out in what, like 98 or 97? Fact check me on that. Mission Impossible. It's my number 2. And finally, my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2023. Drum roll. The Flash. Now, I know it's been a lot of controversy surrounding this movie, and it almost seemed like it was never coming out. It seems like a myth. This movie was supposed to come out, I believe, in 2019, and now we gonna see what they did. I heard nothing but wonderful things. We got Michael Keaton, my Batman, back as the character, and I am very excited about this movie. So WB, don't disappoint us. And yeah, that's my top 10 list of my most anticipated movies of 2023. I would love to hear y'all's in the comments, so comment below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the V8 network. We got more content, more entertainment, more everything coming. So hopefully we see you in the next one. Until next time, salute.